Of course, the tech that I'm using to make it look fancy is not working. Of course, because why wouldn't they be? Probably should put on the hat. That would probably work much better. Hello, everyone. The name is me, Little Crazy. Well, it used to be, but you can still call me Crazy. Donut Kingpin. Hello. Hello. You may be wondering, what are we doing today? That is a solid question. Turn on the camera, please. Now. Thank you. You may be wondering, what are we doing today? We are finishing this godforsaken chapter. Like, oh my god. It has been the bane of my existence as a streamer this past month. Nothing. I didn't do anything. See, I usually wear a hat or put up my hair or something because I dislike having the hair go in front of my face and just tickle my nose. Plus, I can't see. It always just goes right here. It's not right now because, you know, being a pain in the ass. But community. What was I saying? I don't remember. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. I don't. I'm sure it's probably fine. I think. Oh, there's an amber. There was an amber alert. That would explain why a lot of my stuff has been. It's annoying. And what sucks about those Y broadcast alerts is the fact that every single time they happen on this phone, not only does the thing come up, but you're able to like press OK and then we can watch out for it. But the vibration and the sound still shows up regardless of how you have your phone, whether it's on silent or on vibrate or on like loud. But it essentially was like, what? Like, come on! It's so annoying. We should probably go back into the. We should probably go into the game now, huh? Okay. I have an idea. I don't know how to execute. Before we continue, let me play one ad so y'all don't get ads when you show up in the next for an hour. We're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be here a while. Yeah. So sit back, lay back, sit tight. Now let us see the sunlight. Sorry. Damn, I follow a lot of art on Twitter. A lot of it is also, you know, a lot of it is also not very brand safe. So Spooky. Spooky. Oh, the ad's done. Nice. How come nobody told me? I feel like it's too far this way. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm okay. Cool. Cool. I'm okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, let's continue with the game. This fucking hair. I need to cut it. I need to cut it. But I'm gonna dye it one more, like, very bright color. I don't know what. Or maybe just do two halves. Red and a blue. Of red and a blue. But I'm not entirely sure. Minute number 2. Fuck. So what do you think? What do you think, Mr. Wright? What do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me, phone. See, chat? See what I mean? That's how you remind me. Don't hurt me. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. We just finished, actually. We just finished, actually. As if you play a shit the fuck up. We just finished, actually. We just finished, actually. That's not how you say that. As you play. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So how'd it go? It is as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I snuck a P margin. A P bargain. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I hate when the games do that. A pig bargain? What do you mean by that? We had agreed that if I told them the truth behind the simultaneous murder, we wouldn't see capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Emma, don't tell me you. Much to my regret. Too much my regret. I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Sky. We found a trace evidence of a certain person in the police department evidence room. They belong to the officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Bloodstain fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. Of course, you tell the prosecutor. Interesting. Also, you can still see some of the red in my hair. And my hair grows fast. This is about half a month? Not half a month. Half a year? I'm sure it's fine. You do understand what that means, don't you? In order to defend my sister. You're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. February 24th. Christmas. It's not actually Christmas. I should probably start, what's the word? Packaging? Wrapping my, gift for the Secret Santa. Even though the fucking the dirty Santa the gift that I ordered isn't coming till like after the fucking fact. So upset by that. Dirty Santa is basically White Elephant, just with a different name. It's the same thing. People have a certain budget of a gift they're supposed to get. They put it all in a pile. Each participant draws a number. They get a present. The person next to them either can steal their present or take one. And so on and so forth. And then the first person is able to steal again. I think his voice was this one, wasn't it? Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Sky. Miss Lana Sky. Oh no, my voice. Oh no. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is I'm afraid you have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain in both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room was just disappeared. Yes. And the body eventually appeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. How? This is one messed up trial. One of my duties as a prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today, I will present evidence relating to the murder of the police department. So in doing so, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Yeah, aren't we all? Even though he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait. He's confident. He will fuck you up. Very well. Let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day. For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. You gotta say the whole thing? The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? I'm gonna have to be prepared to do the voice changer, aren't I? Things are getting wild. What the fuck is going on? Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Mickens. There's a pun there. I don't know it, but there's a pun there. Yes, sir. I'm Officer Macon, sir. My occupation is, that would be murderous, sir. Are you telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I will never kill anyone again, sir. Boop. You've got to believe me, sir. I did not see what that said. Sir, what? So what we call the part of I'm what you call the part of the younger generation, sir. Active results can possibly comprehend. Please. Excuse me. Please, Mr. Edgeworth. Sir. Help me, sir. Help me, sir. Officer Mickens. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir. As you wish. After all, I'm the part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir. You can't fault him for lack of enthusiasm. We press everything, and then once something is changed, we present evidence for it. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life and then I did it. I hurt my hand. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. Another officer? So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you. Another one of this. Goddamn. Do unto others before they do unto you. It doesn't actually make much sense now, does it? Interesting, though. Also, I've checked back on the stream to see if it goes good. If the voice changer does good. It does good! I'm glad. Y'all can also make my voice change in the about page or in the thing below. There's a feature for the voice mod that can change my voice, and it's pretty good. That's the Micken family's motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with. I'm out, class. Ah, interesting. Was cue to press. Mr. Mickens, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes. Now there's a scary thought. Evidence transferal was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. It was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Blue Badger? I'm just gonna give him a regular fucking voice. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Oh. Oh, geez, Rick. Yes, sir. A lovely police mascot created by Chief of Detectives, sir. Has a handprint. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very, important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around. I relocated to the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh. So that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? I spotted a suspicious man. In order to enter the evidence room. Oops. You need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here on my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There's one right here. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir. It's 495. Fuck. Excuse me. Hello. Yes, sir. Oh, that goes my voice. Yes, sir. It's 498-9598-6596. Fuck. God damn it. That's my number, sir. It's the last number that's right here. Huh? But the number 4989596 is shown as to be used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time was when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. The second time was when I went to... And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. I see. I see. So it was during that second time then? Yes, sir. That's when I spotted the man in the security, on the security screen. Need to add it to the record. Nice. I'm just gonna do it for this. I mean, I don't really have to. So you were attacked. Can you please tell exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife! Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging him on him like that, he looked as surprised as me, as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person somebody would run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That would be an interesting sight. I'm not gonna lie. A part of me just wants to say Chad is him. Is this dude? And just give y'all the capability of just doing text-to-speech. But I'm fine. Don't worry. That's how I got this gash in my hand. Maybe if you would just keep your cool, your harm wouldn't be. Then I saw blood trickling down my arm. I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. You grabbed him by his collar. And you had blood on your hand. Does that mean the blood on the coat is his? Interesting. Interesting. This cowboy Matthew Mercer. You mean McCree? He's not actually voiced by Matthew Mercer. It's a Matthew Mercer lookalike. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? You know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man just let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched the knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. Made sure to close my eyes like a man. Uh-huh. I see. Must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew, yes, he punched me right in the face, sir. You punched me right in the face, sir. About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke you up, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head, too. I was crying tears of pain. That was nice. Or, I mean... That was nice? No. That was nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now. I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened now. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the main officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. Yes, Officer Mickens. With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Grant delivered it to me this morning, sir. The chief? Delivered it? What's this? What's this? A videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. Ow. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room, sir. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. I was told that it had been mistakenly erased. Quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. That's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like a communication with the police department is as good as ever. Well then. Let's have a look. Well then, let's have a look. Ooh. There's water in my nose. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using that word, murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder. That's what we're getting ourselves into. What are we getting ourselves into? Man. Oh, hey, there's a person. That's spooky. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. I just love the fact that there's 3D. Yeah, that it's 3D. Holy shit! Holy shit! Whoa! Are we allowed to show this on Twitch? I just realized it's a murder. Wow. How the fuck did he disappear? Whoa. Whoa! Holy shit, that went far! Holy fuck! Fuck! Holy shit! I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirring within us? What the hell was that wiggling piece of plywood? Sir! Sir! That's the pride and joy of... I realized the voice. Sir, that's the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the blue badges, sir. Why am I not surprised? Isn't it going smoothly? Video, security video set to the record. Yes, well, anyway. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone. The evidence room and sort of activity, Your Honor. Instead of relying on clearly incompetent footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that all right with you, Officer Mickens? Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. Mystery Man. Moon Man. Sorry. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint too. The locker that he opened is unquestionable. Detective Goodman's locker, sir. No one could have unlocked it. Fair point. Fair point. Unless he had a glove. What's this about a fingerprint? His voice just changed. But legitimately, that was so fucking violent. Oh my god. Like, legitimately. Holy fuck. We saw a motherfucker get died. No, he didn't. Looked like he got died. Each detective has been given a locker, equipping with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by a detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the scene of the crime would have to be Detective Goodman. Very well, defense may begin cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination would lead. But everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. I'm just gonna press everything. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of a man who attacked you with a knife? Yes, sir. If you mean label person as having seen or not seen the man's face, I believe I've classified it as the latter. The latter? Well, you were standing right in front of him, or were you not? More to the point, were you the person who fought him, aren't you? You're the person who fought him, aren't you? Oh, yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking to them, you see. Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer. I'm still sure it was him. I can even bet my badge on it. Well, it's good to see you on the force. Blah. I'm okay. But you don't know that for sure, do you? Damn it. You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label seen as unseen. Since his face can't be identified in the video, you can only you can verify it. Why everyone is looking at me? If I had a label, your stares are disturbing or not disturbing, it would be very disturbing. Mickens! Eek! Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please, be more certain than when you testify. Yes, sir. You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you're positive it was him. I mean, he's gotta go confident. I mean, he opened the locker which recorded Detective Goodman's fingerprints, you see. About these lockers, is there no other way to open them? No, sir. I tried it myself and all kinds of methods in the past. The only response to register fingerprints, sir. I wonder what kind of method he's tried. Cut off a hand. Next, you know, he's not actually the Officer Mickens. He just plays a goddamn good part. If the man opened the lockers lock, which only responds to the register fingerprints, then he must be the person who the locker is assigned to. Exactly my point, sir. Exactly my point, sir. And this too. He's undoubtedly Detective Goodman's locker. How do you know that? How do you know that information? I have heard rumors from people in the know, sir. People in the know. The workers in the department cafeteria, sir, to keep me informed. You also listen to my romantic troubles, sir. For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint. So it must be him. There's no other way. Gloves. However, the most important detail is not shown in the video of the man's face. Sir, if I may, something, sir. After all, you're the one being examined. Sure, after all, you're the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's fate is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock, and it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. I mean, kinda. That is, unless the defense can find a problem. Unless the defense can find a problem with it. Aside from the fact that he literally just disappears afterward. Check the courtroom again. There's a problem, though. According to the video, oh shit! You know what? You know what I should have done? Saved it. I should have saved it. Gosh darn it, chat! Why didn't you catch me on this mistake? There's one thing particular that is rather strange. This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edward? I propose that we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. You would want me to point it out? Very well. Accept this suspect piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, I am going to need the save right now because I did the right answer. Sorry. Go ahead. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of. I have to point out the problem in the video. Can't just take my word for it. It's the first time I've ever had to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, and pause the video. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. I can't stand watching this video. When did this guy ever become a police officer? He's not. He's a patrolman. Technically, that's police officer. Whatever. Oh then. Oh then. Oh no. Mr. White, please enlighten us. There's a contradiction. Where is the contradiction that, let's see. There's one right there. Oh, wait a minute. You can just continue again. Hey! Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, babe. I'm sorry. I wanted to get this over with. I would legitimately, I am leaving right after this stream. So don't you worry. Unless you're here already, in which case... Why? I hope not. That would suck. Just making sure. I mean, I think you... I mean, you'd be in, work, wouldn't you? Okay. But I'm sorry, I'll come to you soon. We're fighting a murderer. The models are pretty fancy too. That's creepy. I think... Okay, never mind. There wasn't a spot where we were able to see the... I could have sworn there was a spot where we were able to see the face just partially. God damn! I mean, right here, he just disappears, by the way, so... Sorry. The thing that is strange about this video has got to be this! Yes, that is strange. Certainly seems unnatural about this. What could it mean? Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright, but you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise. The point? What you're looking for is one thing, and only one thing. Something that indicates the man is not Detective Goodman. Yes! Yes! He opened... The defense is trapped. I'll place him under arrest, sir. Rats. I need to slow down and tackle these one more time. I'll have to play it again. Try this. I will not play the secret tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of. I have to point out the video in this, the problem in this video. This is the first time I've ever had to do this. Okay. I could also just be mistaken and all the things that I'm thinking of there aren't actually the thing. The thing that changes the got to be this. It's not. Got it. Something certainly seems unnatural about things. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing the thing. I have one more option. One more option. Didn't play it too many times. Contradiction. Yes. It's somewhere. You're lazy.
No. Where is it?
Bag. Yeah. I think. Don't actually remember. No, you didn't. The thing that's trying to would be this, this. Huh? Hold on a second. I need to use my ice drops. Well, I don't get it. Would you mind if I borrowed your eye medicine? What do you mean? Why can't you just... these fucking characters are so idiotic. Anyone with half a brain would be able to see, oh, there used to be a thing hanging from there, but now it's not there. But whatever. Think this through again. What do I know? Whatever. Could have been taking the wrong approach. Now then, the defense may resume cross-examination. Assuming the witness is still willing to continue, that is, Mr. Mickens. Yes, sir. It's my duty to help. My duty to help the lost, sir. Great, now they think I'm lost. No question that the other person is Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, you opened the locker required a Detective Goodman print, sir. Locker. Open a Detective Goodman, sir. I don't know. All I know is if I'm here still, 2 hour, at like 2 hours, not here specifically, but like in this fucking trial 2 hours from now, then I'll have to end it there, as you know. However, the most important detail is not shown on this video: the face. Sir, may I say something, sir? Please do. After all, you're the one being examined. I don't understand why is the face so important. I mean, the handprint and look. Oh, shit. Yes. You have a point. The footage does not lie. That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it. Oh, no problem. Tape was provided by the police department, so there's no problem with that. I admire your trust in the police department. Mr. Wright. Well, if you ask me, I think there's a problem with what's shown on the tape, rather than with the active victim itself. Find the mistake somewhere. So it is gonna be the tape. Player watches you do the security video. Maybe I should take another look at the footage. Huh, I wonder what do you think we should do? Yeah, we get it. There's a problem. I'm just too blind to see it. The video. This alleged complication in the video. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. I have to point out a problem in the video. First time I've ever had to do that. Come on, just hurry! Fuck. Okay. So. Aside from the fact that he just disappears. Wait a minute. No, who is left? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Come on, why aren't you? God, you guys are fucking stupid! His left hand is bandaged. Left hand is bandaged. But in the video, his right hand got stabbed. Got cut. But I don't get it. By right medicine, blurry. Guess that's not what it is. What do I do? Play the video again. Has to be. Try this again. And remember one thing, Mr. Wright. Finger gets hurt. Security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us contradiction you speak of. Come on. Unless the thing is like flipped or some shit, but it's not. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Okay. Okay, never mind. It's just both hands got murdered. There's a contradiction here somewhere, and I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is! God! God, he's such a freak of nature. The only thing you really think of is... Does it show? It doesn't show it, which is interesting. I don't... Oh, oops. That has nothing to do with it. I'm gonna do it one more time. Hello, what? In the beginning of the video, it did, yes. Yeah, but it wasn't a piece of paper, it was a glove. And I think I tried it, but let me try it again. Because I could have just been mistaken and just did it wrong or something. Yeah, it was a glove. Yes, that is strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that. What could it mean? Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright, but you would have to, get into the point of this exercise. The point is basically I'm trying to prove that it wasn't him, but I'm doing it poorly. And my brain is not good for this. Indicate that it's not Detective Goodman. And so my thought would be, oh, at the end of the video, there's a thing poking out of the locker that wasn't there before. Thinking, oh, obviously, something had to do with that. Nah, just no. Yeah. I got this. Don't play too many times, I get queasy. I mean, aside from the fact that he disappears, it's not like he could go behind the fucking camera. Unless... And I was thinking, oh, maybe it's the... They're dancing. They're dancing. I got nothing, and I'm not gonna lie. Does that happen? That happened, and then this. then he's now dead. Well, knocked out, but still. Again, this would be something I would be choosing, but no! Video would have to be this. Hold on a sec, I need my eye drops. I'm not gonna lie, I have no fucking idea why it's not working. A part of me wants to just Google it and just figure it out. That way I can just get past this godforsaken part. I mean, y'all can do that. And if you find the answer, go ahead, let me know. The light on the locker. Light on the locker? Oh yeah, there was a light on the locker. All of them, all the ones that are closed don't have lights on. That one already had a light on. Pause. I swear to God, if that's the fucking reason, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I swear to God. Officer, God fucking. I'm an idiot, aren't I? I'm just dumb. My brain hurts. My brain don't work too good. My brain ain't no work too good. Cause I saw that the entire time. But it's like, oh, I even pointed it out. We're like, oh, the light's on. I'm sure that's no big deal. Officer Mickens. Sir, where do you mean me, sir? Who else would be named Officer Mickens? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match, the light on top turns on, and the lock is released. A recording is my unlimited experience. According to my very limited experience, this is the way I understand it, sir. I mean, you say that, but I still am very dumb. On a side note, I should have probably given y'all an ad so y'all don't get ads for the next hour, but I'm sure it's fine. If so, then something is very seriously wrong with this picture. That's... When the victim reaches for the handle of the to open the door locker, let's rewind a little to a little earlier. As you can see, all of them are closed and locked, which means you can't open it. Why do we have to listen to this godforsaken song? Fuck it, man! Fuck that blue badger! There, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit? Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. What? Ow. I would have been lost for so long. Thank you, Higama. Thank you for pointing that out. I realized I didn't actually do it. Thank you. Much appreciated. I would have been here for another hour. Order, order. What is the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. I'm also very cold. On the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled on by electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. The locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know. It must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert on this. It's not lucky, sir. Your Honor, the sensor would have detected a minor report a major malfunction. Report a minor malfunction. Woot. It goes to show novices could keep their mouth shut. Appreciate it. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor. Yes. Why hasn't the locker locked? Your Honor. Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Maybe there's something jammed the system sensor. Something jammed the sensor? Say, there's something else on the, there's... So what you're saying is there's something else on this tape? Yes. Yeah, I thought so too. There's got to be another clue. Y'all are fucking blind. I swear to God, y'all are fucking blind. Hell, no, that's a misjudgment on blind people. Y'all are fucking stupid and blind. Like, goddamn. You'd think it hurts to be that stupid. Very well. Let's inspect the video once more. It's not like we saw a thing fall or anything. I'm sure it's fine. In other words, I was picking out the exact points. I was picking out the right parts, except the fact that I was doing it in the wrong order. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. I legitimately wonder how fast a lawyer, detective, and all that such would go through a crime like a court a thing like this. Like, if you laid out all the things out on like a table with everything the witness has said, everything everything all the witnesses have said, all the evidence, all the things you find, the scenes of the crime, all that shit. How fast would they be able to like decipher? Oh, they did it. Is there a video of the actual lawyers playing Ace Attorney? I wonder. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. What, sir? It's been my experience that things fall out of the lockers when they're open, when doors are open. I often fall out and roll. What did he say? We can't be sure they had him completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? What the fuck do you think I mean? I am angry. The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut, but if something were inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? Yes, inserted when you put an item in between. Oh, nice. I'll need to watch that after I'm finished with the first game. I mean, granted, the first chapter shows us who the murderer is. We just have to prove why he's the murderer. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. Yes. No. Why? What you need? Help me wash? I'm not even washing. Oh, that's fair. What am I gonna make to food? To eat. Damn. Oh, right. I forgot. I do? Can you bring it up, please? Damn it. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It must be like my tie. 2 out of 3 it gets stuck between the door and it gets out of when I get out of my patrol scare. For the patrol call, sir. But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit between the door. Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator. But at the crime scene, it just might be between something that fits the description. Yes, a glove, a leather glove. Gotta figure it out. Very well. Will the defense please present the related evidence? What insulator would like to be stuck behind the door? I don't know. A glove? Oh, extremely thin rubber glove. It's a rubber glove. Never mind. But speaking of which, I'm gonna take a quick BRB break. Not only so I can go grab my package and show y'all. Hopefully it's the package that I been waiting for. If it's not, I'm gonna be so upset. But also give y'all an ad so y'all don't get ads for the next half hour. I will be right back. Right back. Also, make sure you go get some water. And or stretch your legs. Ah, man. Good news, bad news. Good news. My Dirty Santa gift came. Bad news. It's the cooler one. I don't think I'm allowed to show it on stream. I don't think I'm allowed to show it on stream. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to show it on stream. Well, it's in this bag. Oh, Jesus. And the company is Shameless Plug Orc. Shameless Plug Co. And well, if you can tell the imagination, I'm not gonna show it on camera, but I'm sad I'm gonna be giving this away for Dirty Santa. I'm not gonna lie, I really do want to just keep these. I mean, I could always just order another one that is like just 20 bucks, which isn't too bad. Which isn't too bad. I mean, I guess it's fine, given that they're blue and sort of look like dragons. I mean, it's fine. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to give Twitch an excuse to ban me for something stupid. But yes, I'm hoping the other stress balls like show up before Christmas. That way I can just use that one instead of this one. But hey, what's going on? Okay. Before I continue, let me take a quick bite of these nuts. Because you're gonna love my nuts. I also realized I didn't give you music. I apologize. Okay. All I know is if somebody donates $100, I'll show the stress ball testicles on stream. I'm joking. The channel's now worth $100. It's worth $1 billion, but whatever. Anyway, let's continue to the game. Let's continue to the game. I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove. Wrong button. But we can't be sure that it was the victim's locker. It was. It has a tag that says SL9 incident. Ugh. The video seems to depict the locker opening. The victim opening the locker, but it wasn't. That wasn't the case. The lit was. But that wasn't the case. The lit lamp arrest attests to this. What? Which means it could have been anyone. It could have been anyone. Even me. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. This is not so. This is not so, Officer Mickens. Yeah, sir. It would appear so, sir. Order, order, order. I have 3 number 9s. So we are to believe that the victim, whom the witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman. Do not mislead, Your Honor. Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edworth? The defense has merely demonstrated that the possibility is nothing and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Goodman. Prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Mickens, please testify about this. Sir? Me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Well then. Very well. Begin your testimony. Mystery man number 2. There's one other thing that proves the man that was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the room, the evidence room, one must use their ID card. Then an ID card is used. There's a record of it. At the time of the crime, Detective Manley had used his card. An ID card. I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. Well, I mean, shout out to the detective with 7 7s at 420. Ha! He was blazing it. Used at 514 is that of the victim. Is that of the victim? Just before the crime, Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, the one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases would have been due for transversal. But why are there so few names in using this room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that make my hair stand on end. Me too. Although it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. There were only a few cases up for transfer there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right. I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination. Ooh, intriguing. So unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be solid, do you? To be the rock solid, do you? Yes, sir. Solid as stone, sir. If my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages... I'd even give the V for victory sign, sir. Couldn't he just use his right hand for that? Let's hear him out fully. As we've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second. Is the card hanging from your neck the one of these ID cards? Yes, sir. This card right next to my cuffs, sir. Keep it here so I don't ever forget it. But if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that. Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of my car? Well, it's the remaining time. It's my ID that gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, my ID gets chokes me. Huh. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. At any rate, each police officer only has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. But that begs the question. I'm intrigued by this. Let it be noted that this is the record of the witness referred to. Let's see. Yes, that would be it, good Detective Goodman. What? What's the matter? According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here. So it is, Your Honor. So it is. Maybe he's behind it all. Behind it, being a prosecutor, it's like could hide evidence. Mommy, is that man in blue a mirror you wear? Don't stare at him. You've got the wrong color, kid. It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today. I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. It must be so difficult for him. Yes, for him. Even though I was the one that was called a murderer, but hey, I'm sure it's fine. Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir. You didn't show me an ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. Maybe he just panicked. By drawing a knife? It seems very counterintuitive. Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out. Mr. Wright, what do you think? My voice. I'm confused. What? The problem with this ID card testimony part is too obvious. That's far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. Think too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we've got. Show them what we got. I feel like it's this one. I'm gonna save real quick, because I know this is probably not the right answer. It was the right answer. Wait one moment, Officer Mickens. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the scene of the crime. That makes sense. No. When I say scene of crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. Dun dun dun! The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office! What? Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present you. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. A lost item report. It's only half complete. But it shows that Detective Goodman has lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out the report. Let me guess. You believe this something is his ID card? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Dun dun dun. Order! Order! So now, what does it all mean? It can only mean one thing. I have no idea what I'm doing. It doesn't require much thought. That man Officer Mickens encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather a dude who stole his ID card. Bum. Order! 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 Does the prosecution have a response? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense argument. At 5:15 on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There were two grounds to report this. First, the locker in the evidence room has already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. The victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What is he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murderer in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. Well, I guess that's right. There's something wrong, Mr. Wright. Only moments ago, you seemed content in pointing your finger around. This isn't going to end well. Well. It seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone lengths to prove. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in the video is fake, which means a murder did not take place. The police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So, the real crime would only take place at one location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Sky, the defendant. Evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness. Observe the moment of the defendant used the murder weapon. Shit. I mean... Fuck. I think I knew that testimony was too shabby. It was all a trap from the very beginning. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Mickens encountered, and where this person disappeared to? However, this trial purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else Lana. What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this? Object! One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've proven. You've just proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. He was supposed to just be dragged out, wasn't he? If that's the case, then where did he go? However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further explanation to the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor? If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. Prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. I have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident, which means you have to call up some people. This might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Mr. Wright, do you mean? Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh? Whom do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth.
the truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. Prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Very well then, Mr. Wright. I don't understand the punctuation on that. Very well, Mr. Wright. Because there's a pause. I don't. Grammar doesn't. Grammar make no sense. Grammar make no sense. Make no sense. Sense make no. This person whom you have testified. What is his name? His or her name? Obviously, it's Detective Goodman. Duh. Also, it's weird the fact that Dick Gumshoe is 30. Holy shit. He's 22? Technically, he's a year older than I am, but also, this was back in 2005, so he's like, at the very least, 15 years older than I am. Fuck. I forgot you could present people. Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? Can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel I should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Unfortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. Court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is postponed. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. I'm not gonna lie. A part of me wants to finish the fucking wants to finish the chapter, and a part of me wants to go to my boyfriend's house and, you know, comfort him while he's sick. But I also have a party Friday that I have to go to. I just gotta avoid everybody like the plague. It's fine. I already do that anyway. February 24th. Christmas. I know! It's such a pain. There's no stopping you, is there? I was about to say Mark. That's not... There's no stopping you. There's no stopping you, is there, Mark? No. There's no stopping you, is there, Mark? Mr. Wright. Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. Haven't figured anything out. Lana. You're the one who knows everything. Emma. And you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. You don't have to. That's... technically... No? It's whatever. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Do I have to answer that honestly? Hey, pal. Oh, I'm not interrupting anything. Hope I'm not interrupting anything. Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Yeah, we can't find, Marshall. You've got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around, while on duty. To top it off, you called me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Anyways, go. Go where? So, the only way I'm gonna actually go to my boyfriend's house and end the stream now is if it goes to be continued type of thing. Technically, no. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna at least go to 2 hours. I only have like 15 minutes left before it becomes 2 hours. So I'm just gonna continue this little part, I guess, before the next part of the trial. That's where I'm gonna end it. Which then means I'm gonna have to do the rest of this either on Christmas or next week. Which is fair. Sorry, detective. Sorry, detective. You better be, pal. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky. Hey, 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 hey! And that's okay, so, that's okay. So, have you brought what I asked? Oh, you mean this, right? My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was... Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you? Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The incident, the SL9 incident. But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I brought them here. Here, you might do well to read them. Yeah, that's a lot of paper. That's gonna take at least a week to read it all. I can't believe the chief prosecutor were a witness in that case. Was a witness. Miss Sky, was that a witness? Ooh. Joe Dark Killings. Hey, son of a bitch. That's another pun. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders. Oh, what? Now now that I've brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma? But why? Why is your name in here? What? My name's in there? I don't know, unless... Could be Lana. This SL9 incident. It's the murder of my parents. Seriously? Seriously? I swear to God, if that's the case. That's the classification number the police fall it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark Killings. The Joe Dark Killings. Joe Dark. No. No, Lana. That's over with. No! Emma, wait! She ran away. You know what? Just remember, there's a steak from a lunch lady that has my name written on it. Even though she usually does it with the, I was gonna say olives. Not olives, it's, brain. Brain ain't no work too good. Omelets. That's what it was. Omelets. Even though she uses that for the omelets. Anyway. Sorry, pal. I'm out of here. All that emotional trauma is your shit. Woo. Jake Marshall, Angel Star, Demon Grant, Miles Edgeworth,
Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you, you might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I'd better take a good look at this file. There it is. And with that, it's a perfect opportunity to end the stream and me go to my boyfriend's house, comfort him for the next while. Yes. Okay. I know. So gross. It's fine. Love. Nasty. Sounds like a person who hasn't found love. And for that I say, that's sad. That's sad. But that being said, we have about 7 minutes left before it becomes 2 hours exactly. And my goal is to end it at 2 hours exactly. But yes. So, I was gonna say, can you tell that I like Magikarp? I have a keychain right here. And 3 things that are Magikarp. I also, speaking of Pokemon things, I also have, what was it? I also have Pokemon cards in case y'all wanna open Pokemon cards. Would have never guessed. I know, I hide it so well. But yes. Yes. It's true with the mascot constantly dancing on screen. Honestly, yeah. Oops, I hit the microphone with my hair. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure I'm not gonna get into any legal trouble. That means I'm not gonna be able to sell merch of them. Or am I? I mean, technically I would be able to. That's gonna be interesting. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I mean, it's not like I'm using their character to sell my own things. I mean, I have a Dullahan that I'm trying to work with. That's difficult. Ow. Burp. But yes, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. So anyway, thank you all for joining me. Hope to see y'all again next time. And leave a comment down below. Tell me what it good, what it bad, what I improve on. Because holy shit, do I need a lot of improvement. Now, if you can see right there, that's a bunch of board games. So if you want to see me and like a number of other people played some board games, card games, I'm in the process of getting Cards Against Humanity in person, so we can play Cards Against Humanity in person. That would be so nice. That would be so nice. Be so cool. But yeah, I also have Tabletop Simulator, which has Cards Against Humanity, but not a lot of people have Tabletop Simulator. It is $20. I think 10. I think I got it for 10. Ah, whatever. It's nice. I even made a board game myself. It's nice. Let me think. So, what else am I missing to say? Oh, I'm on the fence. That means I'm gonna have to wait till Friday to
to do the packing, the wrapping of the gifts for my Dirty Santa gifts. Aren't I? Damn, that's gonna suck. Cause I gotta wait till. Hello, what you need? Oh, I completely forgot about that. Sorry. But anyway, yes, you're doing Christmas charity stream again, or you're just doing Christmas stream. I'm just doing a Christmas stream. I didn't have the time to be able to do a charity for it. I wanted to do Thankmas again because Jacksepticeye is doing that. But the time limit for it was the 11th. I wanted to do it around that time too, but finals and the fact that I had to do that and Comic-Con was on that weekend, so I couldn't really do much of that. But next year I'll probably do a charity stream, a Christmas charity stream. I just have to figure that out. But I am doing a Pride Month charity stream next year, and I'm doing that one annually. So every Pride Month, charity. Hell, maybe I'll even be able to do a stream for the soon existent for charity or something. That really depends on how everybody is, since it is going to be next summer. You know, people. Yeah, I'm just gonna write down rewards. There's a fun egg idea that one of my mods brought up that I'm gonna have to write down because I forgot to write it down. But all of that shit, all good in the hood. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hungry. And with that, that's basically the end of the stream. Thank you all for joining me, and we'll talk more about this either on the Discord. You can join my Discord, or on social media. I have social media. I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, YouTube. That's technically social media. That's actually pretty much it. I have a Tumblr, but I hardly ever use it. I only mainly use it for looking at art, and that's about it. So thank you all for joining. Hope to see you all again next time. And as always, keep smiling. Don't forget to be a little crazy at the end. Hasta luego. Mwah. Don't forget the Tumblr and MySpace. Oh yeah, and Google Plus, and oh yeah, forgot about them. I legitimately did forget about them. I also technically have a Facebook page, but I hardly ever use it. It's mainly for the YouTubes, but I'm sure it's fine. Bye everybody. Thank y'all for joining me. Bye-bye. Mwah, everybody. Maybe we could do a Dirty Santa for Soon Existent. That'd be cool.